Oh, hello there guys. How you all doing? Well, today I decided to come up with something a little different. I wouldn't say new because people would definitely try that before, but I never tried that myself, so why not you give it a go? So today we're gonna browse the internet, but not simply go into normal web pages. We're gonna go back in time and see how them how them loved pages looked back in the 90s. You know, stuff like Hotmail, American Online, Bloomberg, The Economist. How did they used to look like back in the early days of internet? Well, it's time to figure out. So let's go, boys. Uh, First of all, let's penetrate the computer. Okay, I typed the wrong password. That's a good start. Definitely a good start. Way to go. So as you can see, my system's a little clogged up because, as mentioned before, like a few videos ago, I was trying to get a web browser that works with actual internet, but didn't quite went well because, you know, it's early 32-bit, so nothing really seems to work. Not even Firefox 2. They told me it would work, but well, it did not. I tried a lot and no luck, so I decided to give up and go back in time, sort of, so that we could browse old and gold web pages. So that's what we're gonna do. So I hope you guys don't mind the error screens that we're gonna run through eventually, because ooh, that's a miracle. No issues with Lotus this time. Okay, that's great. So welcome to my workstation. It's a little clogged up, as you can see. That's definitely how I would work back in the 90s. Look at this wonderful desktop. That's quite the thing for 95, am I right? A little before Windows 95, of course, which then changed the whole course of Microsoft operating systems and dominated the market. But anyway, let's get straight to the point, which is web browsing, and that's what we're gonna do today. So, hello, Internet Explorer, and yeah, let's get going. Welcome to Microsoft Internet Explorer. Look at that, wonderful. Okay, so where do we start? Well, I ran through a little issue. Internet Explorer 3 is not able to load Wayback Machine. Archive.org. So I had to come up with a sort of workaround, which was hosting the files locally without the overlay, so that it would load without issues, without throwing error screens. And that's how I managed to be able to go back in time without any error screens. So yeah, that demanded quite a lot of work, but we got it, boys. So I'm gonna type the IP of the server, which is local. It's a Linux server where we have a list with them pages, which, so if I hosted that on the internet, that would be highly illegal, because, you know, Wayback Machine pages are copyrighted, so you can't quite do that. But I had no other way around, so I hope you guys forgive me for doing that. I mean, way back, guys, I hope you guys forgive me for that, but I had no other way to get to the pages without doing that. But I'm giving you guys the credits. So, oh shit, let's see, can we open a new, oh yeah, we can, that's great. So here's multitasking and Windows 351, looks cool, am I right? So let's go to the first page, which is of course Adobe, because why not? I mean, Photoshop was the thing back then, was the hottest thing. It still sort of is. So let's take a look at how. Okay, so the website was designed for 800, 600 apparently. So let's try and get it. Oh Christ! Okay, I fucked up big time now. It's not a problem. So where's you? Oh my God! I think I closed it. What have I done? Oh, it's here. It's here. That was scary. Okay, so I'm gonna try and resize this baby boy, but whenever I click there, oh, okay, that's better. So we have a resized window. Can we? Okay, we can't. Oh, we can. That's good. So welcome to Adobe. Design respect woman. Okay, so take a look at that. As you can see, it looks very, very 9-ish because we are using, I think it's 256 color drivers. Is that even 256? I don't think so. Maybe it's like 24-bit colors. Wow. I don't know, but the thing is, it does look very old school, as you can see. It renders the page in a very old school manner, which is quite cooler than just going with a normal modern browser and loading old web pages, because, you know, it's not the same thing. I mean, to have the full experience, you gotta go back with something old, something from back then, and that's what we're doing here. We're running a DX4 100 megahertz with a Ward SIS 496/497 BIOS, and I think 64 megabytes of RAM. So it's quite the old power horse, and as you can see, it does a great job on web browsing back in the 90s. So, you know, it's useless today, but back in like 96, 95, 97, it was quite the thing. You know, 64 megs of RAM, that was the beast. So yeah, let's take a look at this web page. So Photoshop Pagemaker. Let's take a look at that. Wow! So they just launched Photoshop 4 and Pagemaker 6.5. I gotta buy that to make my own magazines with Pagemaker and use Photoshop for the cool pictures. So as you can see, it's quite the experience. Even like scrolling down is a little bit of a struggle, like it used to be back in the day. So it's quite cool. It's quite the experience of being back there in old, good early days of internet. Look at that. So let's take a look at Adobe Photoshop 4. Okay, it's gonna load archive.org. Is that gonna load? Oof. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't load it quite well. So back to this page. See, that's what I mentioned, guys. It doesn't quite work well. So we should go back here to the root, then the links work again. $49 fonts on the web. Okay, let's buy that. Welcome. Type and call. Web services. Cool, look at that. Would you look at that, boys? Welcome. Okay, that's a cool font indeed. I want to buy that. Okay, all right, where's the credit card? Anyway, I designed Cargian carries gives. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. It's a long text. It's very cool. See, women rights right there. Heart of the web, PageMill beta 4 version 2 for Mac now shipping. Oh, that's great. If only I had a Mac. I don't have a Mac. Okay. So Studio. Yeah, let's take a look in there. Main topics, customer spotlights, downloads, archive.org. As you can see, art gallery. It does load archive, which is not where we want to go. I'm sorry. So as you can see, those ones are local. See, main products. Like, let's take a look at that. So we have Acrobat, we have Capture, Art Explorer. Oh my God! Look at that. They do have a lot of things. Trademarks. Can we download that? I don't think we can read PDF without PDF reader though, which is a problem. Let's read about them. Wow. Okay. Public relations, investor. It's all hosted somewhere else, and it's not gonna load because the browser's too old. I was struggling to get a new one to work, but even like Internet Explorer like 5.5 was quite struggling to open on this computer, so I decided to give up from now. But like, if you guys want, I can make a video later on, like on Windows 95 or Windows 98, where we have a little more freedom when it comes to browsing. Then we could get to archive.org and get to explore a little bit more of the web pages. But yeah, I think that's it for Adobe. Oh, let's take a look at jobs. I want to work there. Let's see. So we can send our resumes to Adobe. There's that. I'm a send, just for fun. I'm like, oh, I was browsing my Windows 351 newly bought computer, and I was wondering if you guys could hire me. I'm very experienced. I know how to use Internet Explorer 3. I know how to turn on my computer, and I do have 64 megabytes of RAM. I think that's more than enough to work at it. I hope. Anyway, so let's see. How about Alta Vista, which was one of the most, if not the most popular search engine back in the days. So can we paste that? Oh shit! Oh, there you go. So welcome to Alta Vista, which was the browser of the moment, 96. I mean, and as you can see, it does look very cool with those broken with the broken color scheme and shit, because the GPU couldn't do better than that. And that looks very old school, let me tell you that. Amazing. Very cool. I'm very impressed with the final results. As you can see, the buttons are all messed up. I like that. Very old school. And well, we have, okay, we do have a, oh, it opens. That's cool. There is a new howdy on the horizon. Okay, the picture is broken though, which is quite a shame. Dive. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Vision of form to design, maintain graphically simulating websites, while at the same time display information that's both valuable and pertinent. Okay, that's great. If only the images would load, you know. It's quite a pain. Let's create a website. Okay, that's creative again, which make me laugh. Okay, yeah, sure. Pictures now loading, as you can see. Which is weird because they loaded on my computer, but they're not loading here. But I mean, it does make sense because maybe it's a protocol. You know, it might be HTTPS, which then would make all sense. And here we have Angel Fire, which was a sort of hosting service. It was initially for medical prescriptions, and then it became a web hosting website. Go figure. And it looks very cool with those with the different color patterns and shit, with all those white dots everywhere. It looks very old school. I like that. See, we have a register form, the very old gray background. Oh, it loaded now. That's cool. So 1996, as you can see, very accurate for this specific kind of system, even though it's from like 94, early 95. But I mean, it wasn't like I could afford to upgrade, so I was still using 351 in 1996. To be honest, I wasn't even born in 1996, but we gotta, you know, pretend. So what about Apple? It's 97. I don't quite like Apple myself, but their web page is kind of cool. Let's take a look at their website. Look at that. Would you look at that? 1997. I was born in 1997, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very old school kind of website. There's not a lot to see, literally. It's just, oh, color scheme though, it's quite nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's charming. So all the links are broken, most of them, because as you can see, they're all hosted externally, so we can't quite browse Apple's webpage, which is a shame, but you know, let's move on to, well, let me find another old school page. 97, American Online. I could load a 96 version, but it doesn't quite work well. A few issues here and there regarding images and shit. So let's go with 97, which is fair enough. I mean, still usable. Look at that. Welcome to American Online. Yeah, thanks. There's not a lot, actually. As you can see, 1997, June 1997. It's a very kind of modern looking web page for standards back then. Quite okay. I mean, they were one of the biggest internet companies back in the day. So BBC, it's from 2000, so I don't think it's fit. Bloomberg's from 1999. Why not? I mean, we could give it a go. Even though it's not quite, it's almost 2000s, but it's alright. So, oof. Okay, it's down there. That's the file structure. And welcome. Look at that. It loads. Okay, it takes a little longer than planned, but here it is. That's Bloomberg. And it's also broken. There's not a lot of places where you could click, but I think it loads the stock's web page. Yeah, it does. Let's take a look at that. So here you go. Spec Technology, Ben and Jerry's Homemade, Best Software, and they have like all the information. That's cool. It's $19.99 for you. So let's take a look at eBay from $19.99. Let's see. Let's pretend we want to buy like Windows 98 or something. So welcome to eBay. Wow. Okay. There. See, we had a struggle with the protocols, but other than that, pretty okay. It loads wonderfully well. Wow, 3 million items, 1.5 billion page views. Wow, that's in 1999. I was gonna say 1995. Sorry. But yeah, look at that. eBay was kicking ass. Back in the very early days of internet. Sell your item, register, get news. So as you can see, it's all broken. We can't quite click in there, but just the fact that we could get to the main web page and see how it renders is quite amazing. I'm very, very impressed. What about The Economist from 1996? Let's take a look at that. Ooh, look at that. Wow, it renders nicely. It's a very simple web page. As you can see, there's not a lot going on. It's just plain white with a few images. Yeah, it's very, very early internet, you know. They couldn't bother with fancy design because all they wanted was just to show their magazine, which does make sense. I don't blame them. So let's go to 98 and take a look at Formula 1 news, because why not? I mean, it's cool. Let's see what's... Oh, shit. So we ran through a few issues there, which that's a pop-up screen. So that has to go. Ooh, no way. The pictures are loading. So it turns out it was a sort of... it only works with Windows 351, it seems, early Windows, because it wasn't loading on my web browser. As you can see, that's... Okay, can I close that? Okay, I can't. Nice. Jesus. Yeah, I tried to load another web page, which is a problem. As you can see, wow, dude, would you look at that? Amazing. 1998, as you can see, Formula 1, unofficial. It was still unofficial. And you have like all the stats. Schumacher, Villeneuve, Hakkinen. As you can see, McLaren leading. I think Hakkinen won in 98. Yeah, it was when Schumacher kind of had his leg destroyed. So, what about GeoCities, which was one of the most popular, if not the most popular hosting website, and it was free. You had like 10 megabytes to host your own web page. Take a look at that. Okay, kinda fails to load, but take a look at that. Wow, the ads are loading. That's cool. So you have a very old school page that loads amazingly well. Information about GeoCities for members and visitors. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, now that's old school as fuck. Excuse the word. Oh shit, what happened? Excuse me. Alright, so Internet Explorer just died. Oh my god. 1563 list HTML. There you go. So we were taking a look at GeoCities, which is now gone. And then we could go back to 99. Yeah, 99 would be okay. Let's take a look at Hotmail. I hope it loads. So new window. There you go. And then we type, oh Christ. Okay, I that wasn't the point. I got the wrong bit. That's better. Sorry guys. So minimize that. Now we go back to, okay, that's great. Oh, you can't, a passport. Wait a second. It does, oh, it's a lot of text. So it can't paste that much text, it seems. That's a bummer. That's so sad. But yeah, it seems like we ran to a tiny little limitation there. Seems like the links can't be that long. Well, I wouldn't blame Microsoft. I mean, the link's fucking giant. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. Not from now. Let's take a look at Intel from 1996. What if we want to buy a new CPU stuff? So let's take a look in there and see how it renders. So welcome. Okay, seriously. Okay, oh, what if we got rid of HTTP? That could work. Well, the links are sort of too long for the browser, which is a little weird. Doesn't make sense. Oh, there you go. So welcome to Intel. Can we make it bigger? Close. Okay, that was a tiny rendering issue, but there you go. Welcome to Intel. To the internet. Let's take a look at that. Enable you to work, learn, play even better. Oh, the future. Okay, great. Internet's the future. Sure it is. Okay. Technology, tips and trends. Register for a free CD-ROM. Okay. Yes, please. National Geographic, managed computer. Cool. Alright, keeps. Ooh. Pentium Pro. That was the best for servers back in the day. And out of curiosity, this server, I mean, the original Intel server was powered by the Pentium Pro. So that's cool information. Oh, we have forums. I wonder, no, it's hosted somewhere else. Press room. Let's take a look at the press room. Oh, we have a bunch of news, which, they are hosted here. Oh no, they are not. Christ alive. Alright, so that's enough of Intel for the day. And let's see. Oh Christ. MTV, MSN. 1990. Oh, MTV is from 96. So that's very. It fits. It does fit. So let's go shoot this one. Does not support. Oh my god. Okay, so it seems like we can't get in there. Excuse me, that's a shame. What if we get rid of this? No. Oh boy. Okay, let me try something else. So we got you the file structure. And it loads. Okay, that was just a link issue. And as you can see, the images are not loading. But you can see MTV Online. It's very old school. Very black and red. Okay. Nothing to see here. What about NASCAR 1996? Let's take a look at NASCAR. I love NASCAR. So let's minimize and bring this one up. NASCAR. Okay. Wow, look at that. No time in the off season. The colors are so messed up. And that's so cool. I like that. 1996, December 1996. Remembering Christmas past. Little. Let's take a look at that. Little checks out Texas. Oh my god. That's so old school. Yahoo. Look at that. Oh my god. Like seriously, that's the old schoolest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. And I like it. Honestly, ESPN 1996 Starwave. Holy shit, never heard that. I mean, wow. Starwave. Showbiz, ESPN Sports Zone, Fort Credit. Oh my god, Fort Credit. There's still a Fort Credit race, am I right? I think there is. Let's take a look at Bush series, which was nationwide. It is nationwide Xfinity now. I think teams, tracks. Okay, doesn't. Okay, that's a shame. It's Winston Cup, which is the Monster Cup now. It's the main series. Monster Cup series not hosted here, which is quite a shame. Okay, let's take a look at the new. Okay, so that's hosted somewhere else, which is quite a shame. Full story: Remembering Christmas Past. Stars remember Christmas Past. Oh, nice. Oh, Richard Petty. Ken Schrader. Mayfield. Oh, look at you. Darren Waltrip. Brings back memories from NASCAR 2003. Dick Trickle. Ooh. Larry McReynolds. Oh, boy. Dale. Oh, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Dale. You're missed. You were so missed, dude. NASCAR sends Holiday Best. Holiday card from the Hornaday family. Look at that. Oh my god. That's so old school. Oh my god. Take a look at that. Jesus. Oh my lord. Okay, so I think that's enough NASCAR. Well-deserved Christmas break. Waltrip Motors. Click here to feed sponsored by Ford Credit. Dude. It's a load of fun. Okay, so back to the website. I should just double click that. Let's take a look at Nvidia. And take a look at what they had. Their lineup. Oh, seriously? Okay, that's a problem. So you have to break the structure a little bit. And now it will... Oh, Christ. Misclicked. There you go. Welcome to Nvidia. And it doesn't load. Oh, it does load. Welcome to Nvidia Universe. Let's envelope yours. It sends us. Is it gonna load? Please tell me it is gonna load. Please, come on. Load. It would be so cool if it loaded. Because it has a game covers. Ooh, we did load. And we have the 3D thingy going on up there. Look at that. NASCAR, Virtua Fighter, Panzer, Battle Arena. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. Back to corporate information. Let's take a look at Nvidia's corporate fact sheet. Does it load that somewhere else? Shame. So it's loading. It has a few icons. It's very cool and slow. It was probably a very slow website back in the day for, people to load. But wow, it's very well done. I quite like it. And it screams 90s, It screams like, oh, I'm from like 1996. I'm trying to look modern. Am I doing it right? Depends. Depends on what you call right. I mean, subjective, of course. Information. Top 10 reasons to buy. Cool. So they're all hosted somewhere else, which is a big shame. And I can definitely try those with like Windows 95 later on. Windows 98, if you guys wish. Of course. Now, like inventing with Nvidia. So, libraries, software upgrades, development kit. I struggle with those words. Don't mind me. Anyway, frequently asked questions. It doesn't load. Oh, it does load. Look at that. It's still. Jeez. Come on, Nvidia. You can do better than this. Frequently asked questions. What did you frequently ask them? Nvidia, we recommend. Oh, that's why it's taking so long. It's made for Netscape. Hey, let's take a look at Sierra, which made Half-Life. It was Valve, but Sierra kind of took part of the distribution part. Oh boy, pop-ups. No, get off here. Close. Get off my way. Oh, there you go. So we have Catch FPS Football Pro 97, the best-selling and most highly rated football game. Oh my god! But you look at that, Would you look at that? Oh shoot. Amazing. Sierra lineup. Catch Pro. Free stuff. Larry sales. Is it hosted here? It is. Leisure Harry. Games for mature audiences. Mature games. So that was old school porn. Old school Nvidia. Oh, Nvidia. I didn't. Old school Steam. Clicking novels. You know, them visual novels. People play to jerk off. So we have a few game lists, which is cool. Save with series by you get one free. Oh my god, it's cool. See HZ. Oh, he does. Is he hosted locally? New releases? No. Image map. Free stuff. Error. Shame. Lords of the Realm. Look at that. They have so teamed icons. That's so 90s. Oh my god. I like it. News. Is he hosted locally? No, it's not. Image map error. Shame. Big shame. The browser's not good enough. But there you go. That's Sierra for you. So let's move on to Yahoo Web Crawler first. Because Web Crawler is even older than Yahoo. So yeah, let's go there and take a look. Okay, does not support. Shame. Come on, are you serious? Okay, so back here. I know what's the problem though. It's trying to. Alright, there you go. There you go. So that's Web Crawler. That's a search engine from the 90s. Looks very 90s. Okay, so Yahoo. That's the last one. The last search engine, that is. Not the last web page. We're gonna take a look. Oh Christ. Okay, so we have. Okay, that's the problem. It's the S there. HTTPS. So HTTP. There you go. It loads. So that's Yahoo without pictures because the browser can't quite handle it somehow. Because it did load on Windows 95, but here you go. So that's Yahoo. And it looks better than Web Crawler to a certain extent. Anyway, back to this page. Let's take a look at VMware, which is my favorite virtualization software. So let's take a look at what they were up to back in the 90s. That's a cool web page. Okay, it's kind of struggling, but Windows 1 for Windows, VMware 1 for Windows NT. Can we download that? I might give it a go. I mean, what if it works? I don't think it will, but Windows NT, probably Windows NT 4. It's definitely not Windows NT 351. But it's 32 bits, so we should give it a go. What if, you know, it loads? Would be fun. Running a VM inside of an emulated rig would be the dopest thing ever. Literally the dopest thing. So using VMware tools, easy download. So company was still loading. That's a very heavy web page. I mean, it's $19.99 after all, so it does make sense. 5 years older than the system. So the struggle is not quite unexpected at all. Mostly because, you know, it was the 90s. Hardware evolution was quite a thing. And as you can see, the old school VMware logo is pretty much the very same still. Nothing has changed, which I find very interesting. But, I mean, wow. They stick to it. That's cool. Let's download. Let's see if it loads. Probably not going to load, but we can give it a go. So, we got to go down. Oh my god, it looks so broken though because of this first part of the Wayback. Oh Christ. Okay, so we can't. Oh, there you go. There's the download. You get a license. No, I just want to download. Can we download it? Is the browser going to be able to handle it? Most likely not. Maintain feel. Okay, great. Is he going to download? Is he going to let us download? Confirm file open. Save. Let's save it as VMware. Not in there. Let's save it C. We have users default. Yeah, let's save it there. Is he gonna download though? Alright, so how do we take a look at the download? Oh, it's still doing that. It's a very slow download. Is it even downloading? It's saying find file, but there's no advanced progress bars. Not moving. That's concerning. Is it gonna? Let's open the file manager and see for very own eyes. It was under users. So okay, that's not where I want to be. Okay, there you go. Users. Oh, there you are. Not enough memory to start the application. So we have to get rid of Internet Explorer, it seems. But it did download, which is cool. So let's close that. And let's close that one as well. Which VMware was the last web page anyway. So where is file manager? Okay, it's back here. Can we open VMware? Oh, it wasn't downloaded yet. That's the problem. So yeah, that was the last web page anyway. I hope you guys liked the video. It was a very cool throwback day. We went straight back to the 90s. It was hella fun. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Any sort of feedback, whether it's a good one or, you know, or maybe you just want to call me names, but you know, it's up to you. Comment sections down below. And I think that's a goodbye. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And adios.